Hello and welcome to Guru Chela Academy. In today's lecture tutorial, we are gonna learn more about built-in functions that we use in the Python. In some of my previous lecture video, we have already learned about many of the built-in functions that we use in Python, such as list, dictionary, strings, and their method also. We have also learned about much more interesting things that we use in future in my lecture tutorial video. What we learned today, let me brief you about the today lecture tutorial. We are gonna learn about the sets that we use in the Python. So the set has its own unique property as compared to that of the list and dictionary. The method and the way of doing operations in list and dictionary is pretty similar to that of the set, but set has its own unique method and unique properties. So I think this lecture tutorial be gonna very interesting, and I hope that you are like this video. We also create our Telegram channel. So if you find any of the difficulties in any of the questions, or you have any problems in relating to the Python, so you can post your problems in our Telegram group, and the description of the Telegram link is given below in the description box, or you can send your problems in comment section. So we will get in touch with you as soon as possible. So let's get started with the sets. Hey, so before starting the sets, first of all, let me brief you about what is set. So set is nothing but is an unordered collection data type that is iterable and mutable. It means whatever the elements or the integers in the set is of unordered collection, and that is mutable. Mutable means you can add to the sets, or you can increase the size of your set. Okay, and we can represent our set through this curly braces bracket. So it has no duplicate element. So one of the most important thing about the set, that it doesn't contain any duplicate element. For example, the method and the operation that we perform at the time of list, so we can if we can add the duplicate element, or if we can inserted any duplicate element, so it can be printed same as it is. But in set, it cannot be printed, it cannot be print the duplicate element. So yeah, I can show you in when I am performing the operations. Don't be panic about it. So Python sets class represent the mathematical notation of a set. So in our class, something around 10th or 11th, I am not remember exact. I am not having the exact time of that, so maybe in class 11, when we studied about the set, whatever the operations or whatever the questions that we solved at that time in set, the same is in our Python. But we have learned the intersection, we have learned the union, we have learned the difference, how we can add, so through the Venn diagram. But here all the algorithm we perform before the cell, but here the same almost the same operation we can study in set here. The major advantage of using a set as opposed to a list, it means that whatever the operations or the method that we use in list is totally opposite in set. Okay, is that it has a highly optimized method for checking whether a specific element contained in a set. This is based on a data structure known as hash table. So whatever we learned in the hash table is this set is almost similar to that of the hash table. So let's just study. Suppose a set which contain the elements such as 1, 2, 3, 45 and 6 be stored in a variable a. Okay, so if I run this cell, so it can be run successful. Here if I print A, so you can see that the set be printed same as it is here. But one thing that I am telling you when I am describing about the set is that, see here, and has no duplicate elements. I'm telling about it doesn't contain any duplicate elements by default. So I will, okay, if I am here again 45, then again 6 and again 2, oh sorry 3. Okay, so here you can see inside my set the 45 is duplicate, 6 duplicate and 3 duplicate, and when I am print this set, here you can see that all the duplicate elements will removed by default. Okay, and one more thing it can be done is that it can be sorted my integer value by default in list. I have to perform the operation that a dot sort, but here the sorting and the removing of the duplicate element is by default. Okay, then I can run the same my B set, the set that is stored in the B variable, that can be run successful. And here see, so at the starting I can make the 3 sets named A, B and C. Okay, the method that I can use in that, by you can A dot tab, you can press the tab and you can see all the method that will be performed in the set. In a very short lecture tutorial, it is impossible to explain all the methods, so I can explain the most important that we can use in our daily routine life. So a dot add 63, it means if I add 63 to my set A, here it can be added, and if I can print the A, you can see that after 45 63 will return. You can see that here A till now it is 45 and till now it is 63. Okay, if I am talking about its okay, if I add 13, okay, yeah, but in list it can be added before the last element, but here it can be sorted automatically. If I add 13, yeah, here you can see that 13 is written here. Okay, so if I then again A dot difference B, here difference B work as an intersection. Okay, you can see that whatever the element in A contains 1 2 3 6 13 45 and 63, and B contains 1 3 4 6 7, and what you get the answer 2 3 13 2 13 45 63, 2 13 45 and 63. What about the 1 2 3 6, 1 2 3 6? So here the B also contains the same element 1 3 4 6, so it can subtract or it can be remove the element that can that we say the element which is stored in the B, and which is all the same element which is stored in the A. So from the A, the element of the B be removed. Okay, that it means the difference here perform as an intersection. Whatever the common elements, the intersection be removed over here. Okay, so same B dot difference B, will work same as it. Okay, then A dot intersection, here the all the common element be printed here, and here C dot is subset of B. Okay, is subset B work as whatever the, here it can be false. Why? I can C and B. C, here C contains 1 2 3 and B contains 1 3 4, so here it doesn't contain any element 2, and I can write that C is subset of B. It means the whatever the element in C, that element be same in the B. If yes, then it can be printed as true. If no, then it can be printed as false. So here it can be printed as false because 2 is not here, and instead of B, if I can write A, yeah, it can be true. Why? I can show you. here C contains 1, 2, 3, okay, and A contains 1, 2, 3. So the elements that can be contained in C, that element also in contained at the A. So that's why it can that's why it print the true, because it says that C is subset of B. It means whatever the element inside the C, that same element be contained in the A. If it contained in the A, so it can be printed as true. If not, then it can be false, as vice versa. Okay. Then here B dot pop B. So B dot pop it means it can be removed the one of the element from the B's. Here in the set it can be removed from the 0th position, but in the list it can remove the element from the last position. So you can see that here it can remove one. Okay. And A dot union B, here you can also do one thing, inside you can't remove one, you remove three, so it can pop takes no argument. Okay, pop को कोई argument नहीं चाहिए, तो it can remove three. Okay. And inside union, what is the what we learned in the set about the union is that it can add all the elements. Okay, so A dot union B, if I print it here, you can see that A and B, whatever the elements in the A and whatever the elements in the B, that can be added as a union. So this is all about the set, and I hope you can understand it better. I suggest you, whatever the problems that you face in the set, please mention in our comment sections, or we can arrange a telegram link in our description link. So if you face any difficulty in any of the questions, so you can welcome to post your problem in our telegram group. And please, if you like our video, please like our video and share as much as you can. Thank you.